And I think Home Away from Home captures the very rich experiences of women who migrated from near Port to Birmingham in the 50s, 60s and 70s. And it evokes the spirit of the region from which they came, but also tells the stories of the women and their families as they make new lives in Saltley and Waterford Heath. The exhibition reveals the warmth which the new arrivals received from their new community when they arrived, with fascinating photographs of Saltley and Waterford Heath in the 1960s. I think particular thanks go to the Heritage Lottery Funds, funding the Home Away from Home or History Project to make this exhibition possible, and also from Arts Council England for their vital support of the Community Gallery programme overall. But I think in particular I would like to take this opportunity to thank everyone who has taken part in this project, including Nell Actor and Yasmin Actor from Go Women, without whom this project just simply couldn't have taken place. But finally, as well, thank you to all of you, all the people who have provided so many wonderful artefacts and stories and memories for inclusion in this exhibition. Thank you. I will now hand you over to Yasmin Akhtar of Go Women Alliance, who will say a few words.
Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, and boys and girls, a very warm welcome from Go Women Alliance. We are delighted to have all of you here to celebrate the launch of Home. It seems a distant memory when we first of how to capture and preserve arriving in the UK in the 50s, 60s and the 70s. With the support of Birmingham Archives, we submitted the application form to Heritage Lottery. And obviously, we were delighted and thrilled to secure the funding which would allow us to turn the idea into a reality. The work we started to capture the audio histories of women's experiences. Subsequently, having secured a slot exhibit at the Birmingham Museum and Arts Gallery, the next challenge was how do we turn our oral recordings into a vibrant exhibition. And again, with the support of some fantastic people at the Birmingham Museums and Art Gallery, we worked together to convert our audio into a dazzling exhibition showcasing the rich experiences of women, their challenges and their achievements. Today in this room we have three generations and four in some instances of families who arrived and settled in this country in the 50s, 60s and the 70s. We hope the audio recordings will inspire and inform generations to come of sacrifices made by the first and second generation migrants with limited to no understanding of the English language, feeling of homesickness, leaving their homes, their loved ones, to arrive in a country, food, culture and traditions, and of course the weather itself. However, women recall these times as good old days, warm from the new community they found themselves in and felt safe and secure in their homes. Today, due to their sacrifices, the second and the third generation of their families have an opportunity for a better future. I would also like to thank everyone who has reality, from the Heritage Lottery, the Birmingham Library and Archives, the Birmingham Museum and Arts Gallery, Adley Children's Centre, who we work with as one of the partners, the case studies, of course, most importantly, and all those that have contributed artifacts and photographs, and all those living in the community we work with. It is with the support and the contribution and the sheer hard work from everyone involved that we have made this exhibition possible. Lastly, but obviously no means the least, I also would like to thank my colleague Neelam, who managed the Home and Away from Home project with me. And through it, she wore a number of hats, from an administrator to a translator, interpreter, audio capture. You get the idea. So many thanks to her for all her support. Now I also have a great pleasure to introduce our future generation, who will read poems in honour of the sacrifices made by their grandparents. So I'm delighted that the little ones that we have here today are all grandchildren of our case studies, or grandsons and granddaughters who are here, some of them have written poems themselves and some who are actually reading poems for us. So firstly, we will start with our youngest of our group at the grand old age of 6. We have Sana Ayub, and she will be reading a poem by Ricky Fernandez. So, Sana?
My name is Sana Ayub, and I am going to read a poem called Grandma's Wings. We hope you enjoy it. Grandma, I wonder you keep your wings. Are they hung in the clouds of the rest of the thing? You put them away and just use a bra. And I have always give them to angels just like you. What are grandmas for? Grandmas are for stories about things of long ago. Grandmas are for caring about all the things you know. Grandmas are for giving you nice memories to keep. Grandmas are for but most of all, grandmas are for love.
Now we have Aisha Ami, and she will read a poem that she wrote herself titled My Life in Spring.
My poem is called My Life in Spring. Elegantly, I opened my yellow eyes after a long time. What do I see? The glistening sun staring at me. I begin to stretch my leafy hands, just like stretching a rubber band. I am here in this grassy land, and soon I am taken away by a sweet little girl to flower, blossom in the wind whirl. She plays to me, even little, for a sweet mouse. Carefully, she positioned me on a mantelpiece to shine. When everyone comes, she says, "The flower's mine." Spring passes by until one day it's the end of my life.
Okay, next we have Adam Ayub, and he will also be reading a poem that he wrote himself titled Spring.
This is my poem called Spring. Spring is here, spring is there, flowers are blooming everywhere. And play, for today is a sunny day. The sun is shining to everyone's dream. March, April and May are the spring months. Everybody likes them so much. Is the month you never ever want to miss. Flowers and daisies in the fields all around, in the fields that you will never find. Look at all the flowers that are all marked for months, in the fields and the daisies around.
Next we have Shamit Raja, who is reading a poem on Grandma.
Today I will be reading a poem called Grandma. What is a grandma? To some it's just the parent's mother. To me it's so much more. It's the person who gives in when their moms nursery rhymes by heart. The person who always has a hug no matter how old or big you get. To me a grandma is more like my best friend, the one.
Okay, next we have Lena Iqbal, who will also be reading a poem called Grandma.
Granny, her smile can light up her room, her presence is of grace, her opinions are here without one. She is so gentle, her heart as big as the moon, her spirit is controlled.
Next we have Javeria Idris, and she'll be reading a poem called My Grandma.
Grandma, baking cookies one by one, planting gardens in the sun, reading books on her lap, cuddling up for a nap, long dark, kissing boo-boos on my knees, big squeeze hugs just for me.
Right, and finally, and by no means the least, we have Ruqayya Gulzar, and
I love my grandparents and they love me too. Unfortunately one died, I prayed and I cried. They're all going to visit because they spoil me to bits. They let me have the things my parents don't let me have. They are the best and they should know. I love my grandparents and they love me too.
Thank you. My heartfelt thanks to all the young people who, with their contributions, have actually encapsulated away from home, which was all about learning and parting wisdom from one generation to another generation here, holding their grandparents at high esteem as they should. So thank you to all of you celebrating this momentous moment with us. The exhibition will show you in a moment, but I also want to point out that we have the quiz there as well. So for all the young people here, we want you to get involved with the quiz itself, and we'll explain about it later. So now I'll hand you back to Janine to close for us.
Thank you very much, Yasmin. Right, the moment you've been all waiting for, I think. I invite everyone here to actually go and see the exhibition, which is in the community gallery, which is the balcony space just above us. So the access to that is either through the lift access as well. Home Away from Home, the exhibition is actually here. There's plenty of time for everyone to come back and have another look at the exhibition. And following that, we have another exhibition opening on the 13th. Sound and Silence, Prayer at the Heart of the City of Birmingham, and that's being developed in partnership with Birmingham University, the Nishcam Centre and Birmingham City Council Sacred Group. So do look out for that exhibition too. Thank you.
Anything else? You go upstairs and have a look? Yeah? Well, it's one thing. Really good. Then everybody help yourself to some more drinks, and then obviously you come upstairs and we'll show you.
I'm gonna just leave the phone here. I'm coming back. Hello.
كانوا بيجي تيجي الحمد لله